and welcome back to the Lewis Twins channel. I'm Brittany and welcome to today's video. This is going to be a getting into the Christmas spirit, ultimate Christmas night routine. We have been doing stuff literally all day. I'm ready to unwind, relax, a winter night routine, but Christmas edition is different than like a regular night routine because we have our Christmas tree up. We're gonna be making Christmas goodies. First, I'm going to be taking a shower because as I said, I've been literally doing stuff all day. School is starting to wind down. It is final season. We have 2 more weeks left of school before winter break, so we're kind of overwhelmed. We have a project we put off that we have to do, and just all the things. I'm just like ready to like fall asleep. Specifically for our shower routine, obviously for Christmas time you have specific scents. We got this gingerbread body soap the other day from Sunday, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really like it. It doesn't really lather up well, and it just not what the girls make it out to be on YouTube and Instagram, in my opinion. But we have it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it in this video because it is cute. The aesthetic of it is cute, but it's just not practical. So I'm actually going to be kind of doing an everything shower minus washing my hair. I'm going to be shaving, exfoliating, all the stuff with our peppermint stuff because we did get Tree Hut peppermint collection and exfoliators. And also when we went to our storage unit like 2 vlogs ago, we also had an exfoliator in there that's candy cane. I guess Tree Hut changed their line this year. That's like a peppermint pearl this year instead of candy cane, whatever. I don't know, it just romanticizes taking a shower. So that's what I'm going to do now and remove the day away. The shower and we ordered dinner. I think we're always eating out. I don't know why we always show that, but we don't always eat out. We just got this place called Plant Burger. We just got burgers and fries, and then we also got, it's not really a Sprite, they call it a lemon lime soda, but it's basically a Sprite. It's just not as good as Sprite. We're going to be eating dinner really quick, winding down a little bit and watching some TV. So now we're going to be making brownies, and I've really been wanting brownies recently. I don't really know why because I'm not really the biggest chocolate lover, but I've really been wanting brownies, and we've really been doing a lot of desserts lately. We did matcha sugar cookies last week, and then I think the week before that we did funfetti cupcakes. Now we want brownies. Desserts don't last long in our home. They literally only last maybe 2 days. And we want to do this cute little eye mask that we found in TJ Maxx. They're supposed to look like a peppermint. It's looking a little bit orange on the camera, but trust me, they're red. And then they have silver here. And we got similar ones like this in TJ Maxx for the fall time. It was like a candy corn, and we also had a pumpkin one, but now we're doing these peppermint ones while we are baking our brownies. But first I'm going to do my skincare. It's really nothing too elaborate, so I'm just going to show you the products that I'm going to be using. I like to do a spray in the night. At night, I like to use this REM calming face mist. It smells like lavender. And then normally I would do like a niacinamide or something, but we're out of that, so I'm just going to do this moisturizer from La Roche-Posay. And then the last product I'm using right now is going to be this Glossier eye brightening cream. And then when we're done with our skincare, we're going to be putting on eye patches and getting into this brownie making. going to be winding down, starting with a Christmas movie. We've literally been obsessed with Christmas movies. We were watching one while we were baking, and we want to do another one. There's so many Christmas movies out there. I don't know which Christmas movie that we're gonna watch. We're just going to be scrolling either like on Netflix or like on Lifetime on demand and figure out what kind of Christmas movie we want, what kind of vibe we want to see. We've literally been watching a Christmas movie almost every single day. Like, our obsession with Christmas movies is like getting insane. We're not really watching them, we're doing other stuff. It's just nice background noise, but today we're actually going to be watching them, obviously. And we're going to obviously have movie snacks. I feel like all we've been doing for this night routine is eating, but we like to have movie snacks. We're going to be making popcorn, and also we're going to be having Sour Patch Kids. I wanted to show you this snack that Brittany got for us. They have these holiday pretzels, so they're like pretzels in different holiday shapes. They have like a bell, Christmas tree, and a snowflake. And then I'm going to be drinking water because I haven't really been drinking any water and I really need to. So we're gonna go ahead and prep our movie snacks and then start watching this movie. So we just got done with the movie, or I should say we just got done halfway through the movie. So we were watching Best Christmas Ever with Brandy on Netflix, and I was telling Brianna when she put it on, I was like, we have literally seen this movie. And she was like, no, we haven't. We've never seen this. And I'm like, we've literally seen this movie. As the scenes were going and stuff, I'm like, we have seen this. And then about halfway into the movie, she was like, oh yeah, we have seen this. I'm like, I've literally have been saying that. We did see this. I couldn't tell you what the movie was about. I just know that we have seen it and the scenes look familiar. I believe it has something to do with Brandy used to date the other woman's husband. The two women were also friends, and then I don't know, for some reason they like fizzled out or something. Spending Christmas together for some reason. I don't even know what the reason is. Maybe we should have watched the full movie. Next, I'm going to be wrapping my hair to get ready for bed. I'm gonna be bringing back the heatless curls. I haven't done this in so long, but I kind of want to wear my hair like that. I was like looking at old photos of me and I was like, oh, my hair used to be so cute when we used to religiously use a wand on it. My hair, I think, is now more at a length where I can do the heatless curls without it looking weird, because I remember a few months ago I was trying to do it and it was literally wasn't making a curl because my hair wasn't long enough. So like, I'm gonna try again. My hair is like very needs to be washed, so I'm not even gonna worry about trying to leave my bang out. Normally what we do is, if we do something like this, I'll obviously wrap my bang a different way because I want it to not be curly. So I can do this really well on one side, and then the other side is literally struggle bus city. So we will try to see how this turns out. I believe this is a heatless curler tool that we got from Kitsch. I think it's on our Amazon storefront if I'm not mistaken, but we got it a while ago, but I know that they still sell it and I really like this one. A lot of these heatless curl tools are hard for some reason, and I'm like, why is it hard when you're literally trying to sleep? But this is like a satin one, so it's also pretty good for your hair. So this is the side that I do well anyway. It's this other side that never turns out really well, and I think it's the technique that I use. This has actually turned out pretty okay as far as this being my bad side with doing this. I also just like to sometimes pull like the hair out at the bottom so it doesn't pull throughout the night, because I'm like, it doesn't really need to be curly. The pieces are so short, like who cares? But yeah, this side definitely still looks a lot better than this side, but I'm just gonna go with it. Next, we're going to be obviously a holiday staple, making hot chocolate to continue on with our wind down process. It has literally been so cold in New York. Like, I feel like that is not even an exaggeration. I don't know why it's so cold this year. I don't remember it being this cold last But like everybody that I've talked to, they're like, it's so cold. I'm like, was it this cold last year? Because it's literally so frigid. It's even cold in here for some reason. We have our heat on and we also have our space heater on, but it's still very cold if we're not under the blankets. So we want to make hot chocolate and warm up. Also, I just really like hot chocolate. I don't know, so I'm glad it's officially hot chocolate season again. And we bought non-dairy whip and I'm just super excited for this. I think we're gonna make a peppermint hot chocolate to make it even more festive. Tis the season for a peppermint hot chocolate. So I'm all cozy in my bed with my pink gingerbread blanket. And actually, I know I just complained about it being cold in here, but now the heat is on. The heat got it together and the heat is understanding the assignment that is a cozy night routine, and we're finally winding down bed. I do want to talk through my books that I've read so far. Some of these were also in November as well. It is Christmas books that I have read so far. We like to wind down reading. That's why we're talking about reading now. We always like to read a book when we wind down. I like to start my day off with reading and end my day off with reading. So these are 2 Christmas books that I have read so far. I think my last non-Christmas related book was The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. If you have not read that book, run and go grab it. It's just so good, and I really like seeing her evolution as a writer. I feel like some of her earlier works, they weren't my favorite. Like The Inmate by her wasn't necessarily one of my favorites. It was very predictable and I just was like, okay. But I feel like ever since like her Housemaid series, The Teacher, this new book, The Boyfriend, she's so good, and she has a book coming out in January that I'm super excited for. But that was my last non-Christmas read, and then the first book I read after that was You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince. We got this, I believe, in a vlog last year, a Christmas vlog or something like that. I don't know.
I keep telling you, we got it at the Brit Bodies.
Brianna's literally told me this so many times. We actually got this in our Valentine's Day vlog from the Rip Bodice. I don't know why. I think because it's a Christmas book, I don't associate with me getting it at Valentine's Day. But we have a cute little signed copy. But anyway, this book is kind of a play, obviously, on the Grinch. And it's basically about the main character, Matthew Prince, is like a rich kid from New York. I shouldn't say kid, he's like 21. From New York. And his parents are also rich. And he got into some trouble, I'm not going to say why. And they forced him to go live with his grandparents in like some small city. I don't even know where it is. And the grandparents have a boy living with them. Not a boy, but like obviously the same age as Matthew, named Hector. I don't remember why he's living there. I think it's something to do with college or whatever. So obviously they don't get along at first. And then Matthew Prince, when he lives in New York, he's like a party planner. And the small town always has some type of Christmas gala. And he decides to help throw this party so that he can prove to his parents that he's mature and whatever, can go back to New York. Because he's supposed to be there the whole holiday season, and obviously he gets Hector to help him with the party and promises of letting Hector go home for the holidays because obviously he doesn't live at home. He lives with Matthew's grandparents. And obviously, you know it's a Christmas romance. You know what's gonna happen. But it's super, super good. It's on our Amazon storefront if you want to check it out. I don't normally like romances, but it kept me entertained basically the whole time. It was about 295 pages. I really did enjoy this. The only thing that was kind of annoying to me is obviously like rich New York boy was like just some of the things he was saying. And then the second one I read is You Make It Feel Like Christmas. This one was very, very short. This wasn't even 200 pages. This was literally 171 pages. And I kind of read this book really fast because I was like, I just want to get another Christmas romance book in, because when else am I going to be reading a Christmas romance? I like this book, but there was a dynamic in it that was very annoying to me. Basically, the main character star, Lewis, she lived in New York. I don't know why all Christmas Christmas books are set in New York. She lived in New York. She went home to DC for the holidays because she got laid off from her job. And her sister started dating her ex-boyfriend. Star's ex-boyfriend literally left her for her sister Angel. Now Angel and the ex-boyfriend are getting married over this Christmas season. This is all spoiler free because this is literally all on the back. I think the book starts at Thanksgiving dinner. Thanksgiving dinner, one of Star's brother's best friends, Waylon, comes to the dinner and he and Star start talking. Waylon's mom died, so he doesn't really have any family. He inherited the mom's old Christmas shop, so now he's trying to run the shop. Star is also kind of at a crossroads and telling her family that she got laid off from her job, or like trying to find a job in New York, or like staying in DC after she's like started hanging with Waylon. This book was okay to me. It was very short. I didn't like the dynamic that I told you with the ex-boyfriend now with the sister. Like that just was annoying that everyone was like acting like that was normal. So that rubbed me the wrong way. This is also on our Amazon storefront if you want to check it out. It is super cute. The cover is very cute and I just really like this blue color for Christmas. But I'm actually going to be reading tonight. I did not know that this book was the book for Christmas. I've been seeing all the girlies on YouTube reading this and I was like, we literally have had this book. I did not know that this was the book of the season. We're in a family book club as we mentioned before, and this time it was our mom's pick for November. I know this was a November book and it's now December, but school, work, making videos, just I don't have time to do a lot of stuff. But the book that my mom decided to pick is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, which is again another play on The Grinch. This book is insanely long and I do not understand why. It is almost 500 pages for a Christmas romance, which is like, what is even going on? So basically the synopsis of the story, again, all this is on the back, is the main character story Taylor is from again another small town, but she moved to California and she has to come back to the small town for Christmas because her aunt Cindy hurt her hip, so she's coming to take care of her aunt Cindy. And then the male main character Cole Black, he lives in the small town, he works in the small town, he never left. They knew each other when they were younger. This whole town that they were living in is Christmas frenzy. Everyone's obsessed with Christmas. They do Christmas all year round and they always do this annual Kringle contest. Aunt Cindy can't participate this year, so Story Taylor participates for Aunt Cindy, but Cole Black doesn't want her to win this competition, so he ends up entering, and obviously they're both in this competition together as rivals, and you know that is going to heat up. So I am on page 96 of this book out of almost 500, so I have a lot of reading to do. So I'm going to be reading this while we wind down for a little bit. Honestly, I don't know how much I'm going to be reading because it is late. The Christmas book that I was reading is a very merry bromance, and we got this maybe last year. We like literally got like a bunch of Christmas books last year from the Strand bookstore, but we never actually ended up reading them, so we're trying to read all of these. This is my second Christmas romance for the season. I actually did already read the book club book that Brittany was telling you guys about. I think I gave it like a 4.1. It was like a very high rating for romances. Typically I don't give romance too high of a rating because I don't really like romance, but it was like a really good book. I thought it was really interesting. I just didn't really see why the book needed to be almost 500 pages for a romance book. I feel like some of the stuff could have been cut out. But it was a very cute story and I really did enjoy seeing the banter back and forth between the two characters, Story and Cole. It was like very funny. I was actually like laughing at sometimes. We finished reading and then we ended up brushing our teeth, and I wanted to show you what we've been using for this Christmas season. We always do a sleeping mask at night, and since it's the holiday season, Laneige came out with like a peppermint version and we liked it last year. I think I went a little bit overboard right now with this, but it's a lip sleeping mask, and I don't know, it just makes it more fun because they have different ones for the season, and it makes my lips hydrated, especially during this dry winter season. But that's going to be the end of this night routine. We are literally about to fall asleep. I'm so tired. If you made it to the end of the video, comment a chocolate bar emoji because we did the chocolate brownies, and then we also did the peppermint hot chocolate, a bunch of chocolate. And make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video. And we will see you next Sunday with a brand new video. We are really enjoying making this Christmas content and just really getting festive for the Christmas season. So we will see you next Sunday with a brand new Christmas video. Bye!